After that, you get us. You gotta be kidding me.
That art and then this crap.
Yeah. A lot of people saying stick to the old version. Holy shit, this is the worst one yet. Turn it off, turn it off, turn it off.
Worst one yet.
It's the guy.
This is the guy.
It's him. It's
What are you doing? Like your head went the opposite way of your arms?
It's one quick move.
Oh.
No, he does it on the ba-ba-ba-ba, like Sweet Caroline. Ba-ba-ba. Like, it's not, I can't remember it.
Is it like bum, bum, bum?
No, it's like one or two quick ones, and he just does it. But his head is so...
We're dancing in here.
It's fucking Elvis on radio. It's good. Quality radio. Big build-up, and then you can hear people dancing. Hear our feet tapping.
And with that, we say hi to Keith Robinson. That's an intro for you.
What's happening, man? I like the song. I love it.
You like the ecstasy of gold?
Yeah, I love it. I'm going to ride through the neighborhood, right through the hood with the windows down, sunroof, with a nice crown on with the music just blasting.
Yeah, that'll fit. Yeah, that's one of the... I can't see that song really taking off with the brothers.
No, I love it. Yeah. Everybody will pay attention. They have to turn that stuff down and listen to me.
That is like an important song.
It's an announcement that somebody big is coming through.
Shut the fuck up.
The neighborhood slowly.
This is important. Something important's happening if this music's playing.
That's why I love it.
I know.
love it.
It's like week a month.
This is so important.
It's almost like the one they played in Apocalypse Now. They ba 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 ba. Yeah, even if you don't like classical, you got to know somebody's on their way when that's being played.
Yeah, is it Ride of the Valkyries? Which one is that?
Yes.
Very good.
It is important.
Hey, I want to hear "Sweet Caroline" by Elvis now.
Oh, I love his version. He goes, I know that he goes, we were very beautiful song recorded by Neil Diamond. I thought he says Neil Diamond.
Diamond.
Yeah.
All right, let's hear this. Oh my God.
Why is Banana Phone playing? Oh,
that doesn't sound like Elvis.
Opie's phone. Hello. It's not about ratings. Shut up.
Who's this?
It's not about good ratings. Shut up.
Exactly. Citibank. I never know my job.
God. You fucking asshole.
Hang up, cunt.
Shut up, you fucking bank piece of shit. We know what you are. All Jews. Jews.
After 11.
Citibank is for faggots.
I got the TV on loud in the background. So.
Sperm bank. How about that?
All right.
Swallow your receipts.
This is, by the way,
your fucking robbery. It's all robbery. Your fucking fees on your machines.
By the way, look at my accounts. I get paid to do this. All right. I'll.
Oh, hang up already. They just want to milk you for all it's worth.
Thanks. I'll talk to you later.
Take your money. Fucking money lender.
I was just kidding.
Oh, they are. It's a bank. Fuck. That's that old gag.
Saying that they're psyched that you're here, Keith.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
yeah. That'll change in a couple of minutes.
Flight of the Valkyries, right. Okay.
All right. Sweet Caroline by Elvis?
It's not Flight, it's Ride. Yes. Yeah, it wouldn't be Flight.
Flight of the Bumblebee.
Flight of the Bumblebee. That song makes me nervous. I feel like I should be doing something. Keith brought up a great point on the way in. It's so fucking cold outside that people are just cursing to themselves.
Yeah, they are.
We were on the elevator, and there's people you don't know on the elevator, and you walk in because you're just out of the cold, and you just stand there going, fuck! Shit! Fuck this fucking shit!
And that's how people are bonding, actually. Like, fuck!
They look at each other. You walk into a building out of a cold spot, you just look at each other and go, fuck! You'll kind of point at the door and go, shit!
But people know what you mean. Like, someone will go, fuck, and you go, I know.
Yeah. Oh, shit! Fuck, shit! It's ridiculous out there.
All right.
I said it was Everest cold out, and Jimmy had to tell me, it's 100-mile-an-hour winds up there, and the temperatures are a lot colder. So Jimmy let me know it was a little colder on Everest than it is outside of New York right now.
Well, and then here's what I said, which really I should be fucking just cracked across my open mouth. I said that's the cruising altitude of an airplane. Just the fact that I said airplane, that's like a 5-year-old speak. Fuck it. What else could be cruising at that?
Airplanes are up there.
What else cruises at that altitude? Faggots in spacesuits?
Whoa. Watch that F word.
Oh, yeah, right.
You're up on the F word, right? The new F word, because the old F word doesn't matter anymore.
No, the old F word used to be fuck.
We should be calling it the new F word.
Just be an initial.
That word, yeah. Yeah, you'll just be able to have an acronym for people. He's just an effing F.
Are you a fan of banning the N word there, Keith?
No. Nigger needs to be said. Nigger can be said. It can always be said.
Someone
Nigger can be said. Faggot should be allowed all the time.
Someone said it best on our show. I would love to give them credit, but they're like, look, you can use the word all you want, but there's a consequence for using it. And I agree with that.
Well, I mean, it is a consequence, but Nick, you can say everybody in here should be able to say nigga. I should be able to say.
Do.
I know you do. With the mics on and off.
in my car.
I would like it to be when the mics are off, but you guys just let it sail.
Look, there are consequences.
When I saw you in the elevator with us, something came out. Like, I didn't know that was coming by today.
Do you love Ann Coulter? I love her.
Yeah. I love that she's not taking any shit about
and
it.
She won't apologize.
Yeah.
You have to love Ann Coulter. I love her.
She's still goofing on it. Going, whatever. I said it. Go fuck yourself.
A big man neck. You do have to love her fucking ignorance.
Big Adam's apple go, gulp. Am I in trouble? Gulp. Half a man.
And everybody's trying to distance himself from her, and she's just still going. I love it.
She don't care. It's great. But I think that whatever you want to use, and some people go, it's un-American. That word should be banned. And it's like, you just put those two statements together? Banning words and un-American?
Right.
Fucking Constitution. It's the amendment they figured to make the first. It was the most important one. Let's make it number fucking one. And then they talk about banning words because they're offensive. There's no right. It says you have the right to not be offended.
Well, I don't. You know what's the thing to me? I want to see. It's like they should have like words. The top words, like the top faggot is coming up. It's almost a
faggot coming up the charts.
Yeah, it's coming up the charts.
Nigger's still coming in as number one.
Still holding his top spot, but faggot is on its way.
Yeah, faggot's on its way up the charts.
A few more big people use that word.
With
we need one more person. One more big person to say.
And honky hasn't been on the charts in 20 years.
Since the Jeffersons.
Honky.
No matter how hard you try, you can say it as hard as you want.
Yeah.
You honkies are getting on my nerves. They'll just laugh. You guys.
I gotta be honest, we've always laughed at honky. It's just silly. And it's never been used in a bad way, except maybe in an old Clint Eastwood movie. But it's always been like a funny kind of term to use on the Jeffersons, like you said. But even Archie Bunker never said nigger. Yeah. You know, I mean, that was always kind of like, meh.
I think Archie Bunker even said the N-word back then. Even he was politically correct.
Yeah. I don't think...
But now by saying the N-word, you're saying the word. So now they're going to have to ban saying N-word.
Yeah, we said they're just going to have to go, and they're trying to ban the word, because the N-word is now just as bad as a word because you're just replacing it.
I want a few more attacks on faggot word. I want to hear faggot more. That's what I want to hear.
That'll bring it back up.
I want it up to where it's supposed to be.
Climate number 2.
Faggot is timeless, man. I love that word.
We're talking about it like it's fucking Dark Side of the Moon. It's always going to be on the chart.
It's just there. It's a classic.
It rolls off your tongue just right.
Yeah.
You know, give it a whirl.
Faggot.
Oh.
Faggot.
Faggot. Oh.
It is.
It's funny, happy. Like, you faggot. Get out of here, faggot. It works in every way possible.
Every way. Happy, angry. Yeah. You could say it to your friends knowing they're not gay. You just go, stop. Don't be a faggot. Get your keys. We're fucking going out.
You know what? In the neighborhood, we can use both words in the same sentence. You faggot ass niggas are getting on my nerves. Look at that.
And it means no hate speech there whatsoever.
Nothing hateful
you
about it.
love the person you're saying it to. Yeah.
But you could be sad saying that thing, too. Like, you could be going, what's the matter? My son's a faggot.
And he's seeing a nigger.
Wow. Oh, is that the only 2 words that are offensive that people...
Right now? No one else really... Squaw is working its way up now, but I don't think it's got popular support. Indians do not like the word squaw.
That's like an R&B song. It's not pop yet.
I know, yeah. It's kind of laying low.
Cares.
It's not a crossover hit yet.
It's a category that no one cares about.
But the Indians have been successful with getting teams to change their names, sports teams. Change their names.
The Redskins.
Well, the Redskins still, but I mean, a few more like the Redmen. The Redmen changed their names.
Storm.
To Red Storm.
Yeah. The Kansas City Chiefs said, nope, we're not changing.
No, like pro sports. But yeah, enough money.
I agree with the Indians though on this one. I'm not
How do you agree with the Indians?
because they're the only group that's allowed to be kind of. I heard them explaining it one time on a talk show, and they were just like, look, they're cartooning us, and if you do that with another group, I mean, they're fighting Irish. The Irish just don't care. But Indians kind of have a history in this country of mass slaughter and genocide. It's I get their point on it. Redskins was a term used to pile up Indian bodies. That was a pile of red skins. That was how that term came into effect.
I thought it was just their red skin.
No, it was like no.
There's always some horrible story to it. You know where the word coffee pot came from? What the fuck happened?
I really am a fucking mood killer for Super Bowl.
Oh shit, dude. The real history behind the Indians. Shut you. What the fuck?
I just want to do my tomahawk chop.
Yeah, you know what, Jim? There's no history behind the word nigger. No, that's nothing.
But there's no team called that either. All right, let's start one. Yeah, believe me.
You know the history of the Indians, they were really treated bad. Nigger is great.
But when they start saying, look, the Jersey Niggers lost by 8 points tonight, then you'll be correct. You can't name a team after black people.
But how great would that be if one of the NBA teams decided to change their name?
Oh, my God.
Well, with all the hip-hop artists are buying basketball teams, you may get it.
Yeah,
I get it. And the swag, wearing the shirts, the team logo.
Just make it Niggas.
The Brooklyn Niggas.
Yeah,
with
niggas.
a Z at the end.
Yeah.
Be all right.
That would be nice.
By the way, we're having fun, but I gotta just acknowledge something.
Opie.
I went to chew this pen.
Don Rickles? Oh, I thought you were going to go, we all love each other here. We're having a lot of fun with these words, people. Hockey puck.
I just went to chew this pen, and it's a pre-chewed pen that someone else chewed because I did not recognize my own chewing.
It's probably you.
No.
Oh, you recognize? What, do you leave a fucking mark on there that you can identify?
You know when you just know.
CSI, you know the pipe pattern?
I want to puke.
Why? Just because maybe someone else had it behind it. You ever smell somebody's like...
Oh, smell this.
No, I will not. Smell under no circumstance.
Why?
Intern.
Smell
why?
An intern in here.
Scum?
Yes.
All right.
Just get a...
Intern's going to be a word that they were going to... The I word. It's just going to be the I word.
I like this kid. This is Jeremy from Atlanta. Let's see if we can
He's
get
a go-getter.
He's a good boy.
Oh, by the way, someone's reminding us... we're not going to do the obvious and play Sparkling Wiggles for Keith today, but the definition of the N-word, Louis C.K. explained it perfectly. Do we have that?
I wish we had that.
Yeah, I know.
So we can get it.
Yeah, go find that.
A white guy gave you the definition of...
No, Louis. Louis
origin.
Mexican.
It was the,
right.
It was
Louis
the origin
Mexican.
of the word. The actual
Louis
origin.
Mexican convenient.
Yeah,
You're right. He's Mexican when he needs a federal grant.
Do you hear...
Best definition for the word, by the way, coming up.
It's actually the origin of the word.
The origin.
Yeah.
Yes.
Our own Black Earl works on the Ron and Fez show. He fancies himself part Cherokee Indian.
Jeez.
Yeah, and I just read in the paper that the Cherokee Indians are throwing out all the blacks, saying that they're not Cherokee anymore because the way they got to be Cherokee was they were actually slaves owned by the Indians. And the Cherokee Nation decided that they could become Cherokees.
Wait, the Indians owned slaves too?
Yes. The Indians owned slaves.
I didn't know that.
And they could then become Cherokee Indians. And now recently, like the day after Black History Month, the Cherokees got out a little meeting, a little powwow, and decided, get the blacks out. We don't want them anymore. Beat it, so they're not entitled to any of the privileges that the Indians are. Yeah,
no
all that
casinos
stuff.
for
Yeah, no
You ever go to the casinos in Mohegan Sun?
I never see an Indian.
That black guy.
Yeah, there's a bunch of black guys.
Projects.
They're running the joint.
I run this shit.
Yeah.
I'm
fucking
Indian.
Apache, asshole. What's your next question? Shut up. Double down on that. I need some money.
Joe from Illinois. Joe, what's up?
Hey, fellas, how's it going this
How do you
morning?
do, Joe?
What up, Joe?
I just called to tell you, they just took away the Illini's Chief Illini.
The what?
Yeah, they took away our mascot.
University of Illinois basketball
Good.
team, man.
Oh, yeah?
Good.
Yeah, they just took away their mascot.
Oh, fuck the mascot for the fucking
what's
team.
next? Who's next?
Chief Illini. There you go. Fuck you.
We've been enjoying the mascots all these years.
No, I don't. I hate them.
Where's him next to Philly Fanatic? You gotta stop it.
What was the Braves mascot? Every time a homer was hit, he would kind of jump up.
Chief Nakahoma?
Exactly.
Or is he from the other?
I don't know. I want him
Chief
back.
Nakahoma.
How about this? All right, how about this? Let's give it for the WNBA. how about Team Lippy? And the fucking mascot is a woman with a fucking zipped up mouth and a black eye. How about that? Team Lippy.
Team Lippy.
Team Dinner with Late.
You mean Team Licky?
No, Lippy. Or fucking being punched in the mouth by her husband.
Yeah, well. I want our mascots back.
But if you you say the Philly Fanatic and stuff, they're going to say that it's goofing on retards.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Because it acts
Who's
retarded.
next? You can't get rid of the mascots.
Like, but it's not.
Save the mascots.
Mr. Met, I could see being a Down syndrome parody.
Big fucking waterhead.
But
Mr. Met, big baseball-headed goof.
But Chief Waka-Hoo and all that shit, man.
Waka-Hoo?
I don't blame.
They're just trying to have a little fun, Jimmy.
And what? Now no fucking reruns of F Troop because of the fucking Hakawi Indians?
You don't remove.
They went, where the Hakawi?
Jim, are you dating an Indian woman? Why?
No, I wish because they have big pussies.
Do they? The kid's like a papoose. They carry their young in it.
Hey, you want the origin of the word?
Yes. Give me the. All right.
From Louis C.K.
Nigger came from originally. There was some black guy being a nigger, so they called him a nigger.
It's good for y'all to have shuffles amongst
nigger, and that's where it started.
Nigger was a feeling.
Yeah,
He's just like this. It wasn't just.
Yeah, it wasn't some wordplay.
Just blurting out a sound and it came out like that.
Just the guy was being such a nigger that it fucking made someone say the word.
Fucking guy.
Hey, Patrice was helping it along, too, there.
Jesus
he wasn't
Christ,
disagreeing, man.
He was being so serious, though, because we had just found out the definition of what word? Of kike, yeah. Of course, the Jewish slur. And so Louis goes, you know what the definition or the origin of the word nigger is? And we were like looking at him all like, what? Like, wow, we want to know. And he comes out with that. And we're like, you fucking asshole, I was buying this.
Is this healthier?
The origin.
Origin? Yeah, it's like a spelling bee. Origin, please. What's the matter, Opie?
Sweetie.
This is the healthier version of the parfait.
I like a parfait.
But it's healthy.
Yeah,
If you don't like it, I'll get you the
All right. Thank you, Kenny.
The bottom part of that looks like the shoes of a sexually abused airline passenger.
Oh, thanks.
What is that? Yeah, as I drink a smoothie. Oh, he's got a little bleeding of the testicles.
Yeah, Chief Nakahoma was the brave mascot.
Chief Nakahoma.
Nakahoma. See, it sounds like an Indian, but it's knock a home run. Like hit a. You get it, Jimmy?
Fucking awful.
You remember they had what was the wrestler? Chief J Strongbow.
Yes.
Yeah.
All what about the wrestlers that have these names? That
The Iron
get rid of
Sheik.
them? Yeah, the Iron Sheik.
Total fucking stereotype of he wore the curly fucking old shoes they haven't worn in centuries.
He was horrific.
That guy was great. Down with America. Fucking guy.
Wrestlers are slightly different in that they all parody different. Every ethnicity kind of gets it, but then again, you're right. In a way,
the mascot doing?
You don't see a Jew. You don't see a Jew wrestler. Here he is, Hyman the banker. It's a naughty Jew with a big nose and whatever. I'm going to out wrestle you.
And all he does is send his lawyer out to sue the wrestler once he hits him.
Dude, how fucking great would that be?
That'd be a great gimmick. Where's Vince?
Always has his lawyer talking for him. He's got to pay us and stuff. Shadow boxing.
Yeah, he's like shadow boxing, but never actually goes in the ring and does anything.
Yeah.
His lawyer just serves papers to everyone in the ring.
Well, yeah, well, you know what? That's what I think the Jewish folk never really get it like that.
Never.
Why?
Because we're scared of them.
You know what happened?
Everyone's scared.
Well, because they run the media.
They have been through
You gotta leave them alone.
so much oppression and slavery. Oh, wait a minute.
Who are you talking to?
Well, Brando got in trouble because he was being interviewed, and he goes, Hollywood has never cartooned or parodied the kike. He said they have.
Wow, he actually said it
yes,
like
he
that?
did, but he wasn't saying that to be racist. What he was saying is that they've done like the Dago, the nigger. He said they've done every race, like blaxploitation movies or mafia movies, have taken the stereotype of an Italian as a guinea. It's a mafia guinea. That's a stereotype of an Italian.
Right.
So he said they've never shown the kike like that, which is the parody of the Jew. They just don't show you that in Hollywood.
Well, it was done in another country between the mid-30s to mid-40s. A lot of cartoons, a lot of posters were put up parodying the Jewish person.
Where?
Berlin, Poland, France. You want me to expand?
In Iraq right now.
Yeah.
Hey, let's go to Bruce in Memphis. Bruce!
Yeah, it's Rooster, not Bruce.
All right, Rooster.
What's up, Bruce?
Hey,
Survey
look,
with Bruce.
You know,
Rooster.
normally I absolutely love
Rooster.
Jimmy, but I can't believe what a fucking hypocrite he's being.
Not being a
today.
hypocrite, dude. Why am I? First of all, why am I being a hypocrite?
Because you have defended people's right to talk about everybody. I am part Cherokee,
Dude.
and I think that the Cherokee Nation needs to rise up and have a little thicker skin about their name.
Let me say, I agree. Talking about anybody is different than cartooning them in it. And I'm not politically correct, but they are the only group that you're allowed to do that to. It bugs them, and I think that they're right to be irritated by it. 'Cause if you did it with blacks, like, I think you should be able to talk about everybody, but you can't cartoon everybody in a mascot, can you? You can't do it with blacks, you can't do it with Jews, you can't do it in any other group where it's acceptable.
But we've proven the Indians are weak, so it doesn't matter.
No, yeah, exactly.
Society.
Believe me. Why don't we just have them running around with an
You're right.
anthrax blanket on? You know, I mean, come on.
Yeah, we were the first terrorists. Let's
Isn't
not forget
it kind of cool though? Like that they're not naming a fucking weak piece of shit thing after an Indian. They're naming like a fucking football team, man. The Chiefs,
Kansas City.
Yeah,
Chiefs.
it's like you want a name that shows energy and courage and bravery. That's why they picked the name.
The tomahawk chop.
It's not the Kansas City Chief faggots.
Right. It's like the fucking, it's like I think it's kind of showing that they're powerful and kind of,
Yeah, say that when it's 3-13 and fucking it's halftime.
I will give it to you that fans are idiots and the mascots do have to look a little goofy.
They just run out.
But although I believe the Redmen's mascot wasn't that just a guy dressed like an Indian, like legitimately with the headdress and the makeup and stuff like that.
A warrior.
A warrior.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't like the goofy big-headed fucking Mardi Gras float head Indian.
How terrific.
How terrific.
Chief Nakahoma can fuck his mother.
You think
Chief Nakahoma stinks. He's a fucking clit. Fucking hate Chief Nakahoma. Hey, the man knocked the Homa, didn't he? Fuck you.
you hate Chief Nakahoma.
You really do.
I would love them to say that he's HIV positive.
All right.
Chief Waste Away.
Can you please call up with other mascots?
Holy shit.
We hit Jimmy's button today. I wish I could remember some more of these mascots. I can't.
A mascot touched him when he was a baby.
Yeah.
That's what happened.
You got the Redskins.
Nakahomo grabbed his fucking cock.
Damn. Nakahomo.
It was his first baseball game.
Yeah.
He went to the bathroom by himself.
Hey there, son. You need a little help? Put his tomahawk on your ball sack.
I'm Chief Nakahomo.
Yeah, come here.
Oh, please call up with other mascots. Please. We just don't have that knowledge right now. Yeah, you got the Cleveland Indians. They like naming their teams after
I know. Well, you know what? They should. Again, it's legal, but it should just be enough already. Get over it. Fucking change the name of your shit dick team. What are people not going to root for the Redskins? People fucking root for when the fucking Colts moved and came back as the Ravens. They rooted for them. What the fuck?
What about the Cowboys?
Well, the Cowboys had it was a black guy who was dressed as a cowboy.
Yes.
And I think he came to Philadelphia and they beat the shit out of him.
Of course they did.
Oh, they beat him.
Like, what the fuck?
He had a cowboy shooting his gun.
Yeah.
Oh, the black guy?
Yeah, wait, why did they pick a black guy to be a cowboy in Dallas?
The mascot isn't there.
What's that?
I said the mascot isn't there.
Yeah, I never thought about that before. A black cowboy in Dallas is a little strange.
Well, yeah,
We've been to Dallas a few times. I'm surprised that flew.
And that's through the years. He's been there a long time.
Yeah,
I think he's dead, actually.
He got beat up in Philly?
Yeah, I think he was beaten.
City of
he
brotherly
was beaten
love.
pretty good in Philadelphia.
between-
Philly is the worst.
Philly brothers are rough, man. In between Santa Claus getting pegged with batteries.
Should fucking travel with a construction worker, a biker, and an Indian.
Has the worst
faggot.
white guys you ever want to see. It's got to be the worst white guy. It is. It's just awful.
What about the guys with the Philly beards? They're like
the long beards.
Yeah,
that's
their problem.
No,
this problem.
The Philly white guys are the worst. They're big. They're thick neck. These thick neck white boys are the worst.
Boston white guys are.
They're number two.
Number two.
Yes. Philly white guys are number one.
But at least in Boston, you know where you can go and where you can't go, kind of a thing.
Right.
You know, you're not going to go fucking into Southie and just bust into a bar and go, hey, niggas, what's up? You know?
Well, you know...
Like Philly, though.
I'm at the game, the Philadelphia Eagles game. I'm a Cowboy fan. And there's a guy walking through with just a Georgetown hat. They started booing him and throwing beer on him. He's like, this is Georgetown. It's a basketball team. We don't give a fuck. Get out of here.
Animals.
They are animals.
You gotta love them.
We love Philly. Let's go to William in Miami. William, what's up?
Hello, guys. How are
Hello,
you today?
Bill. What's up?
Well, I was going to say, I'm part Seminole, and I'm down here in Florida, and a lot of it has to do with pride. We're actually proud to have these teams have our heritage as their symbols. It's nothing slanderous or offensive.
No, you're not.
Hey, let's...
really, we are.
Yeah, good for you.
Let's figure out...
You know, if it's Chief Nakahomo from Atlanta.
I hate him.
Well, dang it!
Well, how about the fucking, how about the mascot for the Indians? It's Chief Wahoo.
Wahoo.
That's his name, Chief Wahoo.
And it's that big round face.
Yeah, Wahoo.
Wahoo.
That's good. That's good culture. Chief Wahoo.
All right, before we get off the air today, we got to figure out the worst mascot. Because someone, good old Freddie, Fast Freddie from Jamaica Station, I forgot about this. And I think we were up there when they debuted this. The Red Sox mascot is awful.
What is it?
Oh,
It's a green monster.
Stupid. The green monster.
The green monster, and his name is, I forgot now.
Should be a shot pregnant
Wally.
Shot pregnant.
Wally?
Wally.
He couldn't find a... Just for the name alone, he should be fired.
Wally.
That has no thought process.
Green monster.
I remember when they debuted him, the whole place just started booing, like, what are you doing to our city?
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the new Boston Red Sox mascot. It's Wally, the Green Monster. And you just heard, boo! Go fuck yourself, you cocksucker! Who the fuck is Wally? You fucking queer, you fucking queer, Wally! Go fuck Wally, your mother, your fucking mother!
Hey, Sully, Wally's a queer!
Sully, I'm gonna lob this fucking bottle at the fucking monster's head. You watch.
And they should have. That's no thought process behind that.
No. And Jim from Philly. Jim from Philly writes, Opie, we didn't throw batteries at Santa. We threw snowballs at Santa.
Yeah.
We threw batteries at J.D. Drew.
J.D. Drew.
That's right.
Baseball player.
Oh, yeah.
He was a baseball player for us.
And let's not forget the standing ovation after what's his name was paralyzed.
Michael Irvin.
Yeah.
Michael Irvin.
Shit. Fucking brutal, man.
That's what gives Philly its fabric, its texture.
Yeah.
You just love to hear stuff like that from cities. Just mean people.
God damn.
Why don't you love that? You have to love it. I'm from Philly. I've suffered all racism, all this race riots, and I still love it. I just love Philly. They out of their fucking mind.
All right, let's go to...
Certainly are.
Adam's going to piss off little Jimmy today. Adam in Virginia, go ahead.
What's going on, guys?
Hey.
Hey, I got a couple of them for you. First off, the Atlanta Braves have Tommy Hawk
What?
and Homer D. Brave.
Homer D. Brave.
How about the other one? Maybe it could be a white guy in a mustache, husband of decommunist cunt. How about fucking Ted Turner throws that one in there?
And then the other one is the University of Georgia Bulldogs. They have Harry Dog.
Harry Dog.
Oh, like Harry.
But
dog.
it's just
Maybe you can have like an ultimate fighting mascot competition. Have the last mascot standing, just a bloody mascot, just bashing. You can give them weapons. You know, Wahoo have his little
tomahawk. Yeah, they have to have what they're equipped with. What the Philly fanatic gonna like tongue people to death with that stupid fucking party favorite tongue he sticks out? Oh, did I want to smack him when he came into the studio when we were at YSP?
Oh, he smelled.
And he smelled so.
They got to figure out how to wash those mascot fucking uniforms.
And he's inside it. You don't see. You just see the dopey face of the fanatic, and we're like, oh fuck, that stinks. And he's like, look, guy, I don't get to fucking wash this thing.
Yeah, he was
That's
all bummed
funny.
out.
You don't have a way to wash these mascot outfits.
Look at the Philly fanatic. You turn around.
No, that's the green monster.
Hey, let me see. Ew,
It looks
Wally.
like fucking Mayor Menino with a green head. Big fat fucking head. That's what the mascot should have been. A big oversized tongue in a mayor's mouth.
Mascots fucking suck. They don't help anything. No, they don't fucking get anybody riled. Oh, the mascot's getting us to cheer.
Look, he's standing on the dugout.
No one fucking listens to them. The mascot is fucking passe. When guys wear fucking suits to baseball games, that's when a mascot was appropriate.
Yeah.
They're shit.
Look at the mascot, dear. How about another lucky strike?
I really fucking hate them because they're not cute and they're not fun. They don't do anything. They're fucking embarrassing.
Look, a Negro's up to bat.
Speaking of which, let's go to
There's something
Derek.
you don't see.
Derek in Jersey.
Look at his fucking. He has a fucking tampon nose. The Philly fanatic. He only has. It's a fuck sleeve. His nose is a bookstore fuck sleeve. Hey, fuck sleeve nose. I hate the Philly fanatic.
Why do you hate the Philly fanatic?
Because you can hold.
It looks bad.
It looks like a toilet
bad.
paper. You could fuck his nose. A big hole in his nose.
Yeah,
The 76ers had Big Shot. I think they got rid of him. That was his name, Big Shot.
Big Shot.
Yeah, but they booed
Hey,
him.
let's go to Derek in Jersey. Derek, try to jump in here, Derek.
Good morning, fellas.
Yeah.
That's the Philly fanatic's nose. You know what that's used for? Jacking off.
Use that for checking off.
Fellas, the Philadelphia Phillies were the last National League Baseball team to sign a black player 10 years after Jackie Robinson. Jackie Robinson was quoted as saying he considered Philadelphia a city from the deep south.
Oh, shit.
Even beating out Boston?
I told you, Philly really is the worst.
I love it.
It's the
One other
worst.
thing about Philly, they're the only city ever to drop a satchel charge from a helicopter on tenement housing to get the residents out. It was called the Move.
The Move, yeah.
Yeah.
When Move was squatting
Oh, yeah, the
in
Move.
buildings, it was an organization called Move.
That's one of the
and they were
most-
like squatting in these buildings, and they tried to get them out. They were from how much they tried, I don't quite remember.
It was like this. Hey, guys, you want to leave now? All right.
Bomb them. Yeah, and they dropped a satchel charge from a helicopter, and it was just supposed to
incendiary device.
It was just supposed to like make a loud explosion and kind of tell them get the fuck out. But they dropped an incendiary device on the roof and burnt the whole fucking block down, and it killed a bunch of people and injured a bunch, and kids were running out, and it was a mess.
That's Philadelphia.
John in Wildwood, the Philadelphia 76ers have a mascot called Hip Hop, voted the worst mascot, and when Barry Bonds came to Philly, the fans threw prescription medicine bottles at him.
That's smart to throw somebody with your name on it.
Here's my name, address.
What's wrong with me?
What I'm taking.
Some of the illegal shit that I'm taking.
Now someone's pissed off. That guy's full of shit. The Red Sox were the last team to sign a black guy. And they could have been the
That
first.
makes more sense. The
Lou
Red
Mays
Sox.
and others tried out at Fenway before Jackie broke in and somebody yelled, "Get those ends off the field."
Those ends.
Someone.
Fucking Boston, man.
Phones are lit. We'll talk about mascots and some other things. I gotta take a leak, man.
Ooh.
What happened?
A little leaky.
What happened?
Pumpsy Green. What's his name?
Can you tell me?
Pumpsy Green.
Wait, we got some info here. What there?
It's taking a little while to download here, but the blurb I saw was Pumpsy Green was the last first black baseball player.
I want to know the first black mascot. That's what I want to know. Who was the first, the first sports black mascot? Who has that one?
What is that? I'm sure it's some team that doesn't exist anymore. Some awful racist name down south. On the Negro League.
Yeah. All right.
Travis
Pirates mascot is Oliver Onion. Is that true?
Travis has something?
It's a big pair of balls that are sweaty.
Yeah, another Braves mascot that was around the same time as Chief Nakahoma.
Yeah.
Was his counterpart, Princess Winalada.
Wow.
Stop it.
I swear.
Winalada.
Fucking, what cornballs.
Oh.
What the fuck? Who's enjoying that?
They just didn't care. That just shows you they didn't care about that. They just showed the mascots what they really
And
were.
now, Princess Winalada. Oh.
It's my favorite part when she comes out. She gets you all riled up.
I love how Philly's helping us along here instead of like going, come on, guys, it's not that bad down here. They're like, no, they want to defend how awful it is. Matt in Philly. Remember, Philly has a holding cell in a courtroom in their football stadium.
Courtroom.
They do that,
That's
man.
great. Trials are being held down and people being executed.
It's brutal. It's always a good fist fight.
Someone's rolled out getting a lethal injection. I'm doing something in the stands. That's great.
We got lots to do, man. Keith Robinson in-house. Couldn't be happier.
Working this weekend, sweetie.
Yeah, are you working, Keith?
Yeah, man, I'm working tomorrow night, actually, in, what's that, Providence, Rhode Island, the casino, Catch a Rising Star.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's the little shows there.
Are you a gambler?
Yes, blackjack, baby.
All right, we'll talk about that next. It's the Opie and Anthony Show.
Steve, SOS, I need milk immediately.
Coming soon to the Opie and Anthony Show, Milk Diva World Tour. Featuring all your favorite Milk Diva hits. Live in concert.
My blood sugar level is dropping as I speak.
Featuring the classic, There's a Deli Downstairs.
There's a deli right downstairs, is there not? Who the F gets milk from Dwayne Reed?
And who could forget the #1 smash hit, I'll Suck Milk Out of a Cow.
I'll suck milk out of a cow. I don't care. I just need milk.
Plus special guests, the Milk Divettes.
I walk into the studio and he goes, "Where's my milk? Why are you going to Dwayne Reed for the milk?"
And for the first time in over a decade, You Don't Bring Me Milk Anymore.
And then I'm noticing there is no milk around, so I'm like, I will pass out.
You sound like a madman.
I know I'm whining.
The Milk Diva. Coming soon to the Opie and Anthony Show.
Opie wants milk. He only takes it from CVS or Rite Aid.
Who would go to Dwayne Reed for milk knowing that how desperate I am right now? You get condoms and maybe some shampoo from Dwayne Reed. You don't get milk from Dwayne Reed. Thank you, Dynamite. Thank you. Just got your instant feedback. Thank you. Thank you, Dynamite from Brockton, Mass. You're listening to the Opie and Anthony Show. Derek, very, very, very angry with old Jimmy Norton. Too bad. What's up, Derek?
It's Eric in New York.
Hi, Eric.
I said that already.
Jimmy, I love you, man, but
Oh, the butt.
you were a little rough on that girl with the breast cancer in Poughkeepsie.
Oh, he's kidding. No, I wasn't. I was actually very nice to her. I was awful to her friend, but I was actually very nice to her.
Well, my grandmother has had breast cancer, and I haven't been able to get over it.
Why? Who are you going to titty fuck now? See you,
I love you, Jimmy. Great
Thanks.
show. You killed, man.
Thank you,
killed.
buddy. Yeah, I was nice to her. That's why I knew he wasn't going to kill.
All right, I was hoping we had a hater. Hey,
how can anyone hate me? I'm too popular.
We're looking at mascots.
Lovable.
Got to pass this one around the room to everybody. The Reds mascot, his name is Gapper.
Gapper?
Pass that around. Gapper.
Gaper.
Or Gaper, right. Sure, make your own jokes. Jesus.
Dapper.
Let's see. Houday from the Bengals.
Oh, yeah, Pat Patriot.
Pat Patriot.
Oh, that awful big head.
Yeah.
Those stupid big heads. And look, he's like going after, what is that, the Eagles mascot?
Listen here, brother.
Yeah, when they taunt each other and do that thing where they wave their finger at each other. Hey, you. Our team's gonna win.
Yeah, because a styrofoam fist could do a lot of damage.
That's only
to your styrofoam jaw.
That's only cute if it's a styrofoam fist and it's a styrofoam pussy. And you're speaking in German and threatening her.
Well, we got Sourdough Sam.
What is Sourdough Sam?
They're coming in like crazy.
It's like a prospector, an oldie time prospector. What team is that?
And then this could be right up there. The Colts, of course, have Blue.
He needed the money.
Oh!
Blue?
Yeah.
And what is Blue? A horse? A fucking cow?
It's just,
I've had it.
It's like kid cartoons. It's like something like Barney and all. It's stupid. It's just for kids. It's an adults.
What's that? What was that?
Oh, your phone ding-donged. And it's... Who?
He's still in there. I'll let you know.
Uh-oh.
What the hell does that mean?
Serial killer? Someone chained up in your basement?
The Zodiac is back.
Yeah.
What the F does that mean?
I think I love getting cryptic messages.
I only got one text. I think this was supposed to be 2 texts. Texas. What does this mean?
What does it say?
He's still in there. I'll let you know when he leaves.
Still in there. I'll let you know when he leaves.
Maybe someone's in the bathroom.
Could be.
No clue.
When robbing your house?
He's still in there.
Still in there. I'll let you know when he leaves.
Know when he leaves. Is it the guy from Cheaters?
Oh, that guy's the greatest.
The one from Cheaters.
I fucking love those guys.
By the way, it is Texting Tuesday here on the Opie and Anthony Show,
sorry
where we
about
just text during the program.
Well, I mean, that's cryptic enough. I got to know what the hell's going on.
Yeah.
The Colorado Rockies have dinger, which is a word for a home run.
Yeah.
A purple triceratops-like figure.
Aw, a little dinosaur.
Why? Colorado, the fucking mascot should be in a trench coat. How perfect would that be? Fucking a trench coat with a shotgun and one glove, tap dancing.
Or a guy holding a Garrett and a little cowboy hat. One little patent leather buckle shoe.
Oh, no. A little cowboy hat.
I love the little cowboy hat. A few blonde hairs in it. What does this one say? This might clear it all up.
Stop reading, stupid.
Stop reading, stupid.
Well,
Reading's
who's it
for
from?
queers.
My lovely girlfriend.
She's telling you stop reading, stupid.
Yeah, she knows I don't. Reading stupid and learning's for queers.
We agree.
What the hell does that mean, though?
I don't know.
Wait, was it something we were talking about?
He's still in there. I'll let you know when he leaves.
What the hell is that?
Not me.
I just heard a phone.
It's my phone.
Hey, getting a communique from Mike at fmqb.com talking about mascots. No, just mascots. There was Bonnie Brewer. Let's not forget Bonnie Brewer. The Milwaukee Brewers, they had her sweep the bases during the 7th inning with a broom.
Oh, well, I like that.
That's good.
Should have been Tanya Toilet. She came out with a little toilet scrubbing in the outfield.
And then you got Bernie Brewer, Milwaukee Brewers. Used to slide into a big beer mug, but they eliminated the beer mug when they built the new stadium.
Wait, he would slide into a big beer mug? Oh, how fucking lame.
Hey, he was just trying to get a little head.
Come on. Oh, there you go. Mark. All right, you don't feed beer.
Syracuse Orangemen, now just the Orange. Oh, yeah. It used to be the Orangemen. Now they're just called the Orange.
Why?
Because
what were Orange Men?
Orange Men were Indians.
They were Redskins.
Was it?
I never heard Orange Man.
I'm gonna explain.
All right.
Orangeman was a tribute to a Dutch aristocrat that halted the spread of Catholicism in Europe. Of course, now we get Otto the Orange as the mascot.
Otto the
What?
Orange?
So what happened? Like, what was offensive about Orange Man?
Yeah, I'd like to know that too.
I don't know.
Jesus.
Where it began, I can't begin to know. But then I know it's growing.
I can picture it if you do it, Jimmy. You got to do it.
It was in the spring, and spring became
I want
the
to see.
summer.
I don't remember.
Could have believed you.
Oh, yeah, there you go. You got to go to YouTube. Sweet Caroline, Elvis Presley.
See what?
Touching hands, reaching out, touching me, touching you, sweet Caroline. Good times never seem so good. Oh, I've been inclined, believe they never would, and now I look at tonight, and it don't seem so lonely. We fill it up with
They show a really good clip of the dance.
And when I heard
Not a dance, it's a move.
burden runs off my shoulder,
He's geared the arm
how
up.
can I hurt?
He's gearing the arm up.
He does. He gives the arm a spin.
Oh, that's terrific.
And then he just throws it out.
Touching
Here it comes. Come on, gear it up. There you go. Sometimes his head doesn't look like the last movement because he's tired. All fucking
fucked up on
I know. Got Dr. the Coppola waving at him from the fucking side of the stage. Come on.
Yeah, that's great. There you go.
That's the fucking. That's the coolest dance ever. I would do that all day.
I would do that all day, man.
But he does like a really good thing.
He just did some bowling move
where the arm swings up to the right, but he starts to circle the arm a little bit before he does the move. He's warming up.
I think he's being held up by strings.
It's a marionette.
And they're getting tired.
Give him a hand move.
He was the greatest.
Fucking, there's nobody cool. There's a great version of him singing Always on My Mind, too, but he's got the thick glasses. Priscilla just dumped him. Oh, he's fucking miserable.
Yeah,
it's great.
Doped up.
Yeah. He's got the fucking mutton chops. I only like fucking Fat Elvis clips. Watch him singing Unchained Melody. It's fucking one of the greatest things ever. He sings an Unchained Melody version.
Fat Elvis? You like that Elvis better?
Yeah, because he's kind of smiling. He's really like a charming guy. It was like one of his last shows.
All right. Hey,
groundbreaking, by the way. Elvis was cool. I'm really glad I mentioned that in 2007. I'm 40 years off.
We've had a theme all day long, and we continue with the theme. Another horrific marriage gone bad.
Ooh, goody.
All coming in today, these stories, by the way.
Good.
What would possibly motivate a 39-year-old mother, Hung Sung Lee, to take her 3 sleeping children, ages 2, 7, and 9, move them into the same bed with her sleeping husband, then douse all 4 of them with lighter fluid, and then try to set them on fire?
Jesus,
all right.
Heavy do you
We're supposed to answer that? What would motivate her to do that?
What would motivate her to do that? Wow,
that seemed to be the question.
She was going to smoke a cigarette? She was cold?
What her response is going to be? She heard the voice of God. That's most women's crazy play that God
gotta
told
put the kids in the bed.
Yeah. That's the. Did you hear about the guy who flew the airplane into his mother-in-law's house?
I like how they said that. Yeah, he had his daughter in the plane, and they crashed into his mother-in-law's house. And they say, they're looking into whether this might not be an accident or not. It's like, what are the odds you're going to be flying with your fucking daughter and crash into your mother-in-law's house?
Oh, my goodness.
On purpose.
I've had my share of crazy women, you know. I've told Jim an incident with my son's mom. Now, we don't live together anymore. She lives in Philly. I live in New Jersey, Woodbridge or whatever. She came to my house. She made copies of keys to my apartment. Came in. Bashed up my HD TV, HD, 42-inch. Oh, it was beautiful. Smashed it. And you know, with HD, you watch everything on it. You know, she smashed it up. Took my computer, put it in a tub of water. And then she
thought about this.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Then she bashed up my Miss Pac-Man mini. I got a Miss Pac-Man mini arcade game. She bashed it up. And the thing about it, before she did it, she played it first and beat my high score. Like that bitch. Oh, man.
Yeah, I went in and got a bunch of my stuff out beforehand, like my computer and stuff.
Oh, you have a crazy woman?
It was divorce. Yeah, I was married for like 9 years. Wow. Oh, believe me, the listeners know. They hear my misery usually. But I went in and grabbed everything.
Trust me.
But the stuff I left, and I left some stuff, you know, that kind of some radio awards that Opie and I had won over the years, you know, irreplaceable things like that. She had a big fire in the fireplace one night and just burnt everything. Pictures. My fucking clothes went into the fucking, like, Goodwill. All I know is I was driving around Huntington once and saw some homeless guy in a WAAF jacket.
But you got to realize, though, when you look at it, it's your fault.
Dude.
We don't look. I'm going to tell you why.
But wait, because I mean, you just can't pass that over. Like, the money this guy is paying now, it's like, fucking, at the very least, give him his fucking stuff back.
No.
And she knew back then at that point that, you know, she had fucking paid her.
Yeah.
A woman just don't turn crazy. We see the signs and we ignore them.
Yeah.
So before we just brush over them. Like my son's mom, we were together for a long time. But I seen the signs, but I kept ignoring
saw the signs before I said I do, and I still fucking did it.
You still
asshole.
did it. Because once you mess with a crazy woman, there's no way to get rid of her. You can't just yell at a crazy woman and say, stop being crazy. They're going to be crazy continuously.
Be crazy.
Yeah, they're just going to be crazy. Only thing to stop them is a kick in the twat.
That'll do it.
Like Dracula has one.
The steak in the heart of the mirror.
A kick in the twat
Garlic.
is the only thing that stop a crazy woman.
I've never had a physical confrontation with a woman I've dated. I've never had like a physical thing with a girl I've
Because
dated.
most of them are prostitutes. They just get their money and leave.
Yeah, I suppose so. I've never dated anyone actually more than an hour and a half.
Jimmy's got a girlfriend now.
Oh,
I've had a girlfriend.
That's right.
Oh, yeah. All right, here's the rest of the story. So she drags the kids and
taking ladies.
Drags the kids into bed with her husband, and now she's going to light everybody on fire. What made her do this? Let's try to find out.
Set them on fire.
No idea, no motive.
Mr. Lee was inside the family's townhouse where the attempted murder took place. He wouldn't answer the door. Earlier, at the entrance of this gated community, over the speakerphone, he told me what happened is his business and nobody else's.
Well, it might be the police department's business.
They're still alive?
Yeah. She didn't get it done.
She couldn't get the job done?
Well, she woke up and asked him for a match.
You have a match? I need a writer.
Not only that, it gets more interesting. The husband starts helping out the wife here.
Last night, he told our reporter Susie Saw that he didn't want to go on camera or talk about it. According to the evidence, Mrs. Lee had a lighter in one hand, the kind that's very long that you use to light a barbecue, and a piece of paper rolled up like a torch in her other hand. She actually lit the paper and was about to throw it onto her sleeping family when her husband suddenly woke up.
There's a struggle in the bedroom, and the lighter's broken. Somehow the fire's extinguished, and he's able to subdue her, and then we arrived.
And he calls 911.
Exactly.
On the call, which police will not release, the husband says only that his wife tried to kill herself. Nothing about trying to light the entire family on fire. When police arrived, they pieced it together. Lighter fluid on all members of the family, all in the same bedroom, the broken lighter, and the burnt piece of paper.
This guy's got to cut his losses. What is he doing?
What are you doing? What are you sleeping?
Are you crazy?
Wow.
Crazy
Cut
woman.
your fucking
You won't
losses.
let it go.
Very dishonorable.
Let them take her away.
I want to hear the 911 call.
Oh, I know.
Wife, she go crazy. That's not my wife. That's not my wife.
Invasion of the Body Snatchers.
I sound like a fucking flock of birds.
Randy needs an address. What email address do we send a news story to? I'm assuming it's for Story of the Month nominees.
Would that be to Steve?
Actually, news stories and dick pictures all go to Steve
at foundrymusic.com.
That's right.
FOUNDRY music.com. That address should be up on opieandanthony.com. Also send them to Danny at foundrymusic.com. Mostly
thick,
Danny.
uncut,
Danny. Send them to Danny.
Harry
mostly.
Potter type cock pictures.
That's right. With preferably the mouth of another gentleman in the vicinity.
Foundrymusic.com. Danny at foundrymusic.com.
Dick pictures to Elo.
Here's the rest of the story.
When police and detectives arrived on the scene yesterday morning, Mrs. Lee was still in the house, and there was no sign whatsoever that she had doused herself with lighter fluid, no evidence whatsoever that she intended to kill herself. Again, she'll be arraigned tomorrow on 4 counts of attempted murder.
Just a fucking... How do you not beat her to death as the husband?
Maybe that's what he wants to do.
He probably does, but it's the kids. He's worried about the kids, and, he's not going to do anything to her. I've never seen it, but see, Asians, you don't see them on all these. Yeah, they're very private.
Very
you never
private
see Asians
people.
on Maury Povich, fraternity.
No.
Nothing.
Yelling about everything. You're right. Holy shit. You don't. They don't like spreading their shit around.
they
They take care of it in their own little community and their own house. Like, he probably will just beat the fuck out of her.
That's why he's like, I'll handle it. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry, I don't care. Yeah, she tried to light you and the family on fire. Yeah, we got something for that. Like, this ain't like they probably have some fucking scroll what you do when your wife tries to light you and the fucking husband on fire. And you just got to beat the shit out of her and bind her feet.
With the Chinese torture, with the water just dropped.
Yeah, Chinese water torture. Start with Chinese water torture. Bind her feet.
They use duck sauce now.
Or pre-cum.
Let's go to Schwoogie. Schwoogie!
Hey, boys.
What's that?
Possible story of the month.
Okay.
2 6th graders having sex in class in front of everybody.
Wow. We got that story yet?
Go to Drudge on the left-hand side.
Good old Drudge.
I think this is just hot, really.
Just because it's on Drudge doesn't mean it's true.
Drudge gets
No. It's been confirmed by the school district.
Channel 13 investigates school district. 6th graders had sex in class. 6th graders, not 6-year-olds. Did you say 6th graders?
6th graders.
Oh, you did. All right. For months, it's been a well-kept secret, but now Warren Township schools confirm a disturbing case of sex in the classroom. 13 investigates was tipped off by a disturbed resident who writes, during school hours in a classroom with an experienced teacher present, 2 6th graders completed the act of intercourse. At least 10 students were witnesses. No disciplinary actions were taken against the teacher. All teachers were told to keep quiet.
What the fuck is going on here?
The teacher allowed this to happen?
What a good teacher.
Warren Township Associate Superintendent Jeff Swenson confirmed it's true. It's been kept under wraps since November.
How do you keep that? Keep 2 kids were fucking while the teacher watched. Keep it under your hat.
And 10 kids are watching, yeah.
But what was the teacher doing while she was watching?
Jerking off.
They're saying middle school students having sex in a busy classroom while a teacher is present is true. 2 students were involved in inappropriate conduct in a lab class last semester. We have investigated the matter and taken appropriate action. The school corporation considers the matter closed and will have no further comment.
Oh, the teacher didn't know what was going on.
No, the teacher didn't know what was going on.
Oh,
She caught it and broke it up.
The what?
Teacher caught them and broke it up.
How does that, how does the teacher not know it's happening? How do you start fucking in...
Probably I'm guessing it was behind
one of those
things. Labs are built kind of weird.
That the Bunsen burners on.
What does she think they're working on? Frogs?
Are you reading the story from Drudge directly?
No.
Okay, so read the story directly from Drudge. It goes into details that the kids were on lookout.
Yeah, there's a lookout that was helping in the couple.
See? I'm the lookout. She's at the cops. A lookout.
A lookout in class.
I don't know if it's story of the month, but it's definitely a good one.
Yeah, it's just one to jerk off to. I mean, it's
hot.
Bunsen
6th
burner.
grade.
Punch it out.
All right, thank you. Shwuggy.
What a goer she is.
He's always good for one, though. Shwuggy. All right, very good. Are we done with the fire thing?
Oh, I think so.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
What's the matter, Opie?
He can't get the disc out of the player.
Well, why don't we get fucking E-Rock or Than here?
No,
hey, we had something we were going to do once we got here.
What was that?
I'm trying to remember.
The FCC thing.
Yeah, that was it.
No, that was for tomorrow.
Yeah,
shit.
We promised that tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
We have other stuff we could do.
Oh, I know what we're going to do. I know what we're going to do.
We have better stuff.
What?
To do.
What?
Fuck each other in the butt.
Jeez. Don't let the teacher see.
Jesus, a lookout. That sucks to be the lookout. You don't even get to watch the fucking.
Yeah.
We had a teacher in 7th grade. We, boy, I hate even saying I may get arrested. I don't know the statute of limitations, so we sexually assaulted a girl, Kim.
All right.
Jesus. In 7th grade.
Wow.
Clothes off. Right, everything happened. We actually went through the petition to the other side to another class. We was just on this girl, Kim. The whole class was suspended. But
that's it?
The teacher, yeah, that's it. That's all you get back then. That's a suspension.
Wow.
You guys gang raped her and just got a suspension?
Well, I don't like to use the word rape, Jim.
You guys gang tickled her?
I prefer to say the R word.
That's the thing about Keith. People don't understand. He really is a piece of shit.
He is a ghoul.
He comes off as nice because he's like he has a good sense of humor and he's laughing. And but he is a piece of shit.
Wow.
And we went through. It was brutal. But she was laughing. As long as she was laughing, it was
she was laughing?
She was laughing so hard she was crying.
Yeah, with some tears, but we thought it was...
Holy crap.
Yeah, it was...
How many guys?
It was like about 10.
10? Did they all get
Well, we were just ripping stuff and grabbing and all sort of stuff happened.
Did anyone, stick it in, or...?
I think I did.
Oh.
No.
Oh, God. You stick it in?
Just in case.
Maybe a little.
Statute of limitations for rape is like 7 years or whatever like that. It's not 30. How old you were? What grade were you in? 7th grade?
7th grade.
35 years ago.
I was going to say if he was in 7th grade, then
it was,
he was 19 years old.
It was fun back then.
That was the joke, Jimmy.
I think in New York there is no statute of limitations.
Maybe now there's not because of DNA, but that's been changed.
Yeah.
We'll let it go.
You leave any DNA behind?
No.
You're fine.
Any evidence?
Don't even worry
Did
about
she
it.
go to the police or the hospital?
No, she just went home and,
Oh, okay.
Girl named Kim.
Hey, back then it was different. They just wiped their pussy off and finished their homework.
Women were tougher back then.
Oh my God!
Let's save Keith some jail time.
I'm joking, man.
Yeah,
they actually were. They were.
I was only joking.
Let's save Keith some jail time and move on to Batwing Ball Bag.
Oh well, if Batwing Ball Bag is calling, we have to move on. Obviously, an attorney. Huh? Can I have some Lysol? Jimmy's ass is leaking.
Jimmy, why today?
You know what it was? I had
Sour
ice cream.
stomach?
I had the ice cream the other day. Yeah, my sour stomach is better, but I guess there's still a little residual sourness on the wall.
Ice cream.
Just give it a throw. It's an emergency.
Ice cream after
Thanks.
chili.
These are like lactose farts.
Wow, you know what? I can't even handle this one.
I'm sorry.
I'm usually pretty good. This is a bad one.
I got nervous.
Holy crap, Jimmy.
Got a CSI, the fucking Vicks under your nose.
It smells like a baby's diaper.
I had a sour stomach
Baby's
yesterday.
diaper. That's what he was eating. Baby's
It smells like a...
Don't make fun of it.
A cloud of goodness
It'll
in
make
front
me
of me now.
self-conscious and what will come out. Because you know what happens when I get scared?
You get scared and you
got to push out courage.
Courage comes in and pushes the fear out of my body.
Batwing Ball Bag.
Hi, guys.
Hello, Doctor.
Hi.
The group of guys that we used to hang out with in high school, in ninth grade, we used to see who could have sex in the high school and not get caught. And
That's a great game to play, man.
And one guy would have sex. He had sex in like the auditorium when nobody was around, or he'd have sex in an empty classroom. And one of the top things was to have sex. Kind of sounds like the Sex for Sam thing, but we had my girlfriend and I. She wore a skirt. We planned it out. She wore a skirt, no underwear. I had a pair of shorts on. Just kind of pulled my
Boring.
out. Oh, you guys suck.
No, come on. That means we're trying to help you along. Let's go. I don't give a shit what you were wearing.
Pulled my jammy out. We were sitting in the cafeteria during lunch. She was straddled over me, and we had sex in a group full of people. You know, we had our group around, and nobody really paid any attention, and just tried to pump it out and get it finished. So, having sex in front of a group of people.
Jesus, how did that, dude? Then what happened?
Nothing.
Well, no. I mean, after like having sex in front of a cafeteria filled with other students, something had to happen.
Well,
so what happened next?
Obviously, we weren't naked, and we were being kind of discreet. Other than the fact that she was, sitting on my lap, nobody else really knew what was going on. You know, she wasn't naked. She just kind of hiked her skirt up.
Oh, okay. And the group was around you. Okay. So then what happened?
Nobody really saw that we were naked.
No. But what happened after you had sex?
I finished. We high-fived everybody that was sitting there, and it was a good laugh.
But I thought you said some people, most people didn't notice, but obviously some people did. So what happened?
Well, like I said, the group that was sitting at the table knew what we were doing. So we got through it. We all laughed at the fact that we actually accomplished it, didn't get caught.
Yeah. After that, all that though, then what happened?
I punched out and ended my story.
No, something had to.
What? No. There's always that one where they go, that was it.
Oh, we had one on the line yesterday. This just wouldn't stop.
You're gonna ruin it.
Nah, there's always a sucker.
Shut up.
I know Phil Hendry
Now
did
to
a
a
show
Fox
for-
5 exclusive. A woman freaked out looking at the fish she bought Monday night. Check this out, and you'll see why.
It looked like her
She
pussy.
says once she cut open the fish she bought at a Manhattan grocery store, she found worms. Big worms. Still moving.
I saw them just kind of curled up. And then they started uncurling and moving, making their way in and around the fish. I naturally screamed, called my mother in Florida, and yelled and said, "What do I do now?"
Yeah,
Step out of your dumb cunt.
Holy shit.
Call the police. Shoot them.
Mommy, what do I do?
I see worms.
I don't know. Call a lawyer. Call a lawyer. You could probably sue.
Call the TV station.
I don't know. I called my mother in Florida. The fuck is she gonna? Who is she? Quint? Does she fucking know everything about fish? You dumb cunt.
Take a breath, honey. Take a breath first.
You get bad food from a grocery store, you just throw it out and get takeout or something.
Throw it away, buy new fish.
You know how Joe told me, get free food.
Yeah.
That's what you do.
There you go.
You know how fresh that fish must have been? The fucking worm they caught it with was still alive. That's a brand new fish. You eat it.
Yeah, you just pick the worms out and eat it.
Or you open your vagina and put the worms in and then show your friends the trick you learned. Where you do a Kegel tightening and the worms blubber out and then you all laugh. You look at a bunch of badly smelling worms. Go out.
I mean, there's fish with worms in it. What do I do? Shut up, bitch, and be a devil.
By the way, Josh from Jersey, high-fiving is for major fucking queers.
Yes, no one cool high fives.
They were all high-fiving after it was done.
Yeah, it turns out the worms are parasites from the ocean. The supermarket where Amanda bought the fish says the processing plant usually weeds out fish like this. The problem is that word usually that gets me. Anyhow, it apologized, gave her her money back.
Like you're
Health
usually
officials say the fish would be safe to eat if fully cooked. Little extra protein, apparently.
All right.
Like cum in your mouth. Oh, gosh. Oh, the news.
It usually gets me.
Whose phone is ringing?
I'm very popular.
All right.
You are.
That's Hollywood calling.
Is it?
Mm-hmm. Got a motion picture for you.
Jimmy Norton doesn't get that picture. It'll make him a big star.
Let's say hi to Roger in Massachusetts. Roger.
Yo.
Welcome aboard, Raj.
What's up, Raj?
How you doing? Long-time listener. I met you guys out at the Holyoke Mall one day.
I remember that. Yeah, you were the guy that was there with the
CD.
What were you wearing? That jacket?
Use my cell phone to try to get a friend of mine to do a
the
fake
call.
cell
phone, and then, the fake O
I
thing.
remember that.
It was a fake O, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I remember you.
Reason I call you, guys are talking about sex stories. I had rotator cuff surgery when I was 17 in the hospital.
Shut up.
Girlfriend came in, had
Gives
the
a
nurse
shit.
come in, give me my last
Fuck
med.
you. Shut up. What?
Me?
No.
No,
yeah, like we fucking could say that to listener.
Like a long time
What's your
listener,
story?
too, man. You go back to the early days. You go back to the time when we were dinosaurs.
No, we were listening. You had rotator cuff surgery, and then...
Yeah, and my girl came in, I had the nurse come in, give me my last medicine. The guy next to me was down to surgery.
No one gives a shit. No one
he had
gives
a
a shit.
skirt on, came in, arms in a sling,
No
popped
one.
the board,
No
and
one cares.
rode it like a fucking
No one
hog.
cares. No one cares. No one fucking cares.
Well, I thought you guys
Who
might want
gives
to.
No, Roger, he's not talking about you. We're watching TV, this whole Dick Cheney and the blood clot in his leg. No one gives a shit about that. Sorry about that.
All right.
So you're in the hospital, rotator cuff surgery, and then the broad comes in?
Yep. And I had a skirt on. I pulled the curtain around, made sure the nurse wouldn't be in for a couple minutes, hopped the board.
Keep
Rode
going.
it like a
Keep
champ.
going like
and
someone fucking gives a flying fuck. Go ahead.
Got it done.
Just keep going like someone cares what you're fucking saying. Holy shit. Bore.
Dude, some
fest.
people do care about the Anna Nicole Smith
Fucking
shit.
ass. No.
Yeah, they do. It's still a hot story.
No.
That's all I got, though, for you guys.
No, Roger, Ann was distracted. He's watching that Anna Nicole Smith crap. So, was this your girlfriend at the time, or a nurse?
No, it was my girlfriend at the time. The mother of my child that turned into a whore.
Going and going. A story no one gives a flying fuck about. Who could care about this?
Dude, a lot of people care about Ann Coulter, calling John Edwards a faggot, okay? It's the top story on MSNBC right now.
I guess.
So how long were you guys going out, Roger?
At the time, a couple of years, but I got an 11-year-old daughter from her now that I got custody of.
Who cares?
Into a whore stripper.
Care. Who gives a shit? Who cares what you're fucking saying? And I'm talking to you.
Dude, some people still support Bush. It says our strategy recognizes the hard truth.
Yeah, I know.
That they're in Iraq for the long haul.
I say it's live, a speech, CNN. Yep.
I know you're a liberal douchebag, but some people do like Bush.
Liberal douchebag today. Okay. Yeah.
Roger, so did anyone catch you guys having sex?
Nah, we got away with it.
God damn, would you shut
got away
the
with
fuck up about this? No one
Just
cares. Your
memory
story.
of,
Your story. The one you're
little
telling right now. The one you're saying right now. No one cares. No one cares.
Dude.
No one gives a shit.
People are concerned because Giuliani's son is trashing his father. Okay,
Going for presidential.
and if his own son is trashing him, what is the rest of the country supposed to think?
I know.
Plus, there was a picture in the paper over the weekend, and Giuliani was in that dress. It's a little weird if you're trying to become president.
But no
of the
one
United
cares.
States.
I don't think anyone cares about that. Is what I'm saying.
So, were you able to repeat that, Roger, or was it one and done with the girlfriend in the hospital after the rotator cuff surgery?
No, it was one and done, and
Shut
that
up.
was it for
You on the
I was only
phone.
there for a
You on
day.
the phone talking. Shut the fuck up. No one cares. Just no one cares. I don't care. No one in this fucking room cares. Do you
All right,
get it
punching
now?
out, guys.
Yeah,
You
it sucks
get
to be
it?
you. I just ran out of current news stories.
Yeah, well, no one cares about that turn down Dealey Plaza they made.
You boring fuck. We love our listeners. We adore them.
Let's go to Rick in Westchester. Rick?
Just abuse
Yeah, one time I
children.
actually had sex with my wife.
Attaboy. Way to get to the
Best
point.
story of the day.
Cut to the
He
chase.
fucking got right to the point. He fucked his wife and frunkest out.
Yeah, let's go to David in North Carolina. David.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, man.
Yeah, I got a blowjob from my nurse at 4:30 in the morning when I was in the hospital once.
How do you
She kept
swing
coming
that?
in every time I do what?
It was a male nurse.
How do you...
The angel of death sucked his cock before he smothered an old person.
Not that male stuff, but
Mr. Maintenance Man. Now this is wait, David, how do you pull that off, really?
Yeah, how do you swing getting a blowjob in a hospital from a nurse?
How were you? Why were you in the hospital? First of all,
Hot in here.
Well, they thought I had a heart attack, and they had all these freaking...
Well, that's nice.
Oh, wait a minute.
You
All right.
fucking sucking your dick?
And you're in there because they thought you had a heart attack. That's good. Let's pump
Get his
up the
pulse rate up.
Right.
A fucking weak heart on because of blood thinner they're giving him.
I noticed every time she came in the room, her nipples were fucking hard. So I'm like, I asked her for why her headlights were shining every time she came in.
Yeah.
Well, I reached up and just started playing with the fucking things, and then one thing led to another.
This is some fantasy.
Oh, dude, that was the drugs talking.
It's a dumb story.
No, it's
not true.
I wasn't on no drugs, but they were coming in there every 2 hours. But
lie.
I asked her what. Make a long story short, I asked her what made
Make
her
a
do it.
false story true.
Yeah.
Thank
To
you
make
for
a bullshit story. Tell us about the time you titty fucked the girl at Sloan Kettering.
Here's how that story actually went. Well, this nurse came in, had to change my bedpan, and while I was shitting and trying to make eye contact with her, I wondered what it would be like to fuck her.
Totally completely uninterested woman.
We interrupt this program to bring you the ozone midget sighting of the day.
Keith, did you see this coming?
No.
Yeah. Tim in New York, what's up? Tim.
Hey, good morning, guys.
Hey, Tim.
Yeah, I was up in White Plains up in Westchester, checking out Reno 911, and which was saving money, guys. And I go to give my ticket to the girl, and she was like maybe 4'3", I don't know, with these little midget arms. I mean, like they barely went past like her tits, man. And she's trying to grab me with these little sausage fingers, grabbing my ticket and ripping it in half. Funniest thing I ever saw. My brothers were laughing, telling me I got to call you guys. So
The fidget working at the movies, ripping your ticket with those stubby little Vienna sausage fingers.
When she went on break, did she take a nap in one of the popcorn buckets?
I don't know, boys, but that's it.
Took a shower into the soda machine.
Imagine what she must look like with those big boxes of like milk duds.
Yeah.
Just like as big as she is.
Oh my God, I can't eat all that. Oh, wait a minute. You're just small.
You're just little.
Right.
Hand it to me so it looks normal in my hand.
Meanwhile, back at the show.
Oh, brother. Hey, let's break. Opie and Anthony.
Opie.
We're not part of regular radio, you fuckhead.
I'm scared. Anthony.
We take nothing and make shit out of it.
Okay, terrific. Los muchachos con queso.
What a hot voice that is.
Wonderful.
Huevos grandes, como melones. Robin. Punch out, shithead.
And Anthony Show.
All right, hey, we've had a theme all morning long. We have one more story, believe it or not. Less than 24 hours after being married, husband runs wife over.
Wow. 24 hours.
He couldn't take it after
Oh,
24
lucky guy.
hours.
Still have the just married on the back of the car and the cans. She was hit by the cans on tied to the
Clink, 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 clink off her head. Clink. Still has some rice in his
hair. Picking rice out of the treads of his tires.
Hasn't even brought the tux back yet.
He's still driving in his tux.
Still has a Viagra in the pocket of his tux. Jesus.
That's lovely.
Are you kidding me?
What would lead a guy to do that? 24 hours.
Well, this is.
Did she start yelling at the groom's mother about the brother?
Wow, very good. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Fucking bitch. Oh,
it's funny how you get the girl. Man, we're so jaded. That bitch, she had to do something.
No, he means his wife.
On my wedding day, my wife is all hammered, just yelling at my mother about my brother who was attempting to pick up my brand new wife's cousin. So my brother was like making moves on this girl, and my wife there at the time, drinking and shit. And she got all pissed off at my brother and gets right in my mother's face and goes, "Your fucking son is a fucking whore, fucking hose bag motherfucker." I'm just standing there going, "I've been married for about 2 hours. This could be long."
Were you embarrassed?
This could take a while. Oh, of course I was.
You were, right?
Who wouldn't be? I ran for fucking Captain Morgan to bail me out so quickly.
Did you ever try to cover up for her by going, you talk a little louder because she's about to say something stupid?
All those things, Jimmy. All those things.
Like, you know how someone's saying something and you can just sense where they're going, and as they go,
I had to talk like this for 9 years. In every conversation, 24 hours a day.
She's kidding.
But you did it 9 years.
9 fucking years.
Why? After that was a big sign right there.
That's the question I can't answer, Keith.
I mean,
why did I fucking
you go
stick it out?
to the preacher or whoever did the wedding for you and go, let's take this back.
Fucking Charles Ingalls?
Well, you know what? That's what we do in a black neighborhood.
Well, I went to a justice of the peace. That's what us whiteys do. We go to a justice of the peace. It was. I guess because it sucked, but I was I was kind of drinking too at the time, so it didn't really matter much. She was always screaming when she drank, so I would just drink to kind of counteract the whole thing. Oh, it was awful.
Screaming.
Oh, it was awful. But then when I hooked up with Opie with the radio thing,
what?
That gave me that gave me a whole new life. Then all I had to concentrate on was radio, so I didn't care that I was miserable. Like that.
Wow.
And that's kind of why we got along so well.
I was just driven. Let's fucking get to the top of this radio thing. This is cool.
I explained to people, that part of my life sucks, but we got this thing and it's taking off, so we'll just focus on this.
Yeah. And then once that kicked in, then it was over. Then it was there was no fucking reason to hang out to take this shit.
Wow, but 9 years,
especially when I have a 20-year-old girlfriend. There's no reason to take this shit.
Hence the burning of everything he owned.
Yeah. Oh, that's the greatest thing, getting a younger girl. It's beautiful. Because you do the math, she's going to be around a lot longer, can do more. So by the time you can be whatever age you are, I'm 40. So I have a young girl, she's 23. You see, and it just makes sense. My son's mom, she's 40 now. She's just about finished. The other girl is still sparking up. So by the time I'm 60, she's still gone, and I'm still, I'm hanging in there. So it's just a good thing. The math is just right.
The young girl thinks your stories are still interesting and fun. Yeah. She's still caught up in the whole comedian thing. You do that in front of people, she thinks it's cool, right?
Yes.
Jeez.
Hey, look at the time. So the story.
Oh, yeah. How about that? No, my girlfriend's going to have to feed the cat and then me. Like that. That's the point. That's it.
Same food.
Clean shit out of the litter box and my diaper.
Yeah. Well, you'll be annoyed and you'll notice that one of your little dessert treats has litter on it, but you won't want to offend her because you'll eat it anyway.
This doesn't smell like chocolate. Eat it. Why don't you die?
I'd love to feed cat shit to someone. What's up? Cat shit rules. I told that story. We used to fucking drink at my friend's house and we would get stoned. owned, and I would take all the cat shit out of the litter box and put it in the newspaper and then fold it back up so when his father came home from work, he'd open the paper and fucking cat logs would fall on him.
What a jerk. All right, here's the story. The last marriage story for today. It's been an ongoing theme since 6 o'clock this morning. Here you go.
James Olwine and Katie Martindale went to Las Vegas to tie the knot over the weekend. Then they headed back home to Utah. But at some point, things took a turn for the worse, and they started to argue.
Husband and wife traveling, having a domestic in their car as they were moving.
So the couple pulls over, and the bride got out. Her groom followed her, but he didn't stay out on the street for long.
She climbed out of the vehicle. They continued to argue in the roadway, and then he got in the car, and based on witness information, he ran her over.
Neighbors saw what happened and called for help.
It wasn't traveling at a high rate of speed. She got out of the car and was walking away from the vehicle, and he rolled down and struck her, and she fell down, and he ran her over.
Olwine was arrested and taken away. The unhappy couple hadn't even unpacked the trunk of their car or taken their new marriage license into their home.
Guys, cut your losses. Move on.
Get it out of the way quick.
Oh, no. There you go.
Wow. Jesus Christ. There you go. And just hours earlier, gazing into each other's eyes, dancing.
It happens in a moment.
Something happened. Boy, that was quick.
The song on the radio.
James Blunt or
whatever was
something?
playing.
Yeah, see, you're with us.
It's a song on the radio, and turn the channel, put it with, that's right there.
Why do you want to change the channel? Is that like that song means something to you? Is it you and your old boyfriend's song?
They're dancing.
And next thing you know, it's on.
And it's like, what the fuck? This isn't our wedding song. Why are you playing this?
This isn't James Blunt, right?
No.
Do you have that? You're beautiful. That fucking song. I want to blow towards his face. You're beautiful. He's such a cunt.
Wow, you sound just like.
I know.
Do it again, Jimmy.
You're beautiful.
Hold on. I gotta close my eyes because it's really so close to the original. All right, go ahead.
You're beautiful.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was it.
That's really good.
I thought they actually started playing the song.
I fucking hate this fucking whiny pussy boy song.
Goodbye, my lover. Goodbye, my friend. All right, hold on.
Oh,
All
that's
right,
the other one.
Goodbye, my lover. Goodbye, my friend. Shithead. I'm trying to yank a tear out of me, fucko. How about goodbye, my balls? Goodbye, my male dignity. This fucking pussy.
You don't like when someone tries to yank a tear out of you?
Disgusts me.
It does, huh?
As much as your ass is disgusting this room.
How about yanking a load out of me?
Yeah, you yanked some tears out of us today because of those farts. Nothing? All right.
These songs are good. They get you more time with a girl after you left if you want to get her back.
An angel. This fucking affected cocksucker. I saw an angel.
I won't lose no sleep all night, 'cause I've got a plan.
A plan? What a phony fuck.
Beautiful.
Ugh.
You're beautiful.
I think I like this song.
You're beautiful.
He stinks and I don't like him. This fucking song eats my ass.
You can act like a man. What's the matter with you? And I don't know.
Going right to iTunes to get this song.
Yeah, right on. Let's do line of the day and get the hell out of here. Keith Robinson's going to be at a casino.
Catch a Rising Star in Providence, Rhode Island.
You got a number?
No,
of course.
Why would I?
Keith is the worst
Why
plugger.
would I?
So Keith is tonight. That's tomorrow night, Wednesday night in Providence, and for Thursday through Sunday, I'll be in Pittsburgh at the Improv. So if you're in Pittsburgh,
He's a good plugger when it comes with 10 other guys and an innocent girl in a room.
During a boring science class. Jesus.
Florentine had good train stories about Keith. Just what a piece of shit he was on the train. How mean he was to girls. The guy's fucking brutal. He just grabs their hair and fucking yells at him.
Here's one of the runner-up lines of the day.
Oh. And it's like, it's your wife. She's supposed to sit there and make sure the plates are nice and clean when dignitaries come over. Pick out the silverware. That's what you're supposed to do as a first lady.
Give a tour. Pick up brains off of the trunk.
She's a very educated woman there, Anthony.
Thank you, Jimmy.
That was a great line. Pick up brains off of the trunk.
Yeah.
Fucking
job of the first lady.
Pretty much stepped all over that, too.
That's what you didn't know.
BowDogFight.com sponsors line of the day. Here's another runner-up line of the day.
Ooh, you don't have to mix and match everything you love.
Huh?
You don't have to mix and match everything. Some things are better separate.
Yeah, absolutely.
I love oral sex. I love egg salad. Never together.
We don't mind talking about our girls from time to... Very good. Sorry, Jimmy. I should have let that sit there for a little bit. Trying to get better at that. Very good.
I think Opie's winning interruption of the day.
What the fuck, dude? That would have been just as good if you let him do his line instead of making me look like a complete non-listening asshole.
Interrupted line of the day.
Twice.
That's a pretty funny bit, though.
Yeah.
Can we step on each other? It's fucking happened.
Yep.
Well, I'm trying to focus on the next thing, and sometimes I miss a doozy, but you don't have to, like, stop the entire show and focus on it.
Who did that? Who tried to humiliate the boss?
E-Rock's getting me
It's
back.
E-Rock.
See?
Is it? Fucking
It's
old.
E-Rock.
See, in the end, these guys got the last say.
Where is he? Check anywhere things that concern work aren't being done.
You want to feel my back right now? I'm sweating like a pig because I'm so uncomfortable.
Oh, no, are
Because
you?
it's a great line, both of you guys, and there I am being an interrupting ass.
Interrupting
But you didn't interrupt the line, did you?
But it's kind of nice to think that you're listening to this stuff if you're part of the show.
It's amazing how unprofessional this thing is on a daily basis, and it just works.
If I was just silent, people would have been like, oh yeah, they were all listening. But I wasn't even listening. That's the first thing you need to do if you do this shit.
This shit.
They actually should have let it play because you gave yourself a little beating after, which made it funny.
Yeah, well, why do that and save me a little bit?
It was funny that you gave yourself a quick fucking a religious beating where they fucking beat themselves with a sharp thing.
Uncomfortable. Stay uncomfortable. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, how about letting the funny come out, as they say on the message boards?
Oh, please let it happen again on this one.
Dude, I will walk, and I won't be back. And half of the message boards won't give a shit.
Oh, please.
BowDogFight.com sponsors line of the day. Here is today's line of the day.
Here comes the line of the day, line of the day. They should have the Eric and Kathy split on the billboard, and they should have him wearing a Chicago Cubs uniform, and it should say bunt, and then have her.
Could work in White Sox with something else, I'm sure. White Sox. She likes black. All right.
Ooh.
Well.
Yeah, there's a picture of Albert Bell standing behind with a hammer. That was like,
I hate these guys.
That was team effort of the week.
Yeah. I'm like, all right, Jimmy got a line of the day, and then I got my hopes up. Ooh, it's me, and then it ends with you.
I don't know what the line was. It wasn't the Albert Bell line.
Yeah, Albert Bell. That's really funny,
right?
Team effort.
That was a community line of
we're the Harlem Globetrotters.
Segment of the day.
Why don't you we should all whistle fucking Sweet Georgia Brown and kick Eric in the stomach.
Make like we're throwing him into the crowd.
Why are we going to kick Eric in the stomach? We love Eric.
No, we don't.
No.
He has a fucking mark in his head today from his headphones where it's in his stupid This Boy's Life hairdo. And I want to comb his hair with a fucking aluminum bat. Look at let me see. Look at that.
Yeah. A little mark.
Hey, Sex Bagel, why would you make the Opster look so bad today with the lines of the day?
Get over there on the mic. Don't talk to the fucking Opster from over there.
You know I need all the help I could get. Why would you do that to me?
It was written as a team effort.
Because I made fun of your haircut?
Oh. Why?
I thought I like your haircut.
It's beautiful. Yeah.
No, it was written down as a Jimmy Opie line. So that's what I cut it.
Yeah, well, we don't like you to humiliate the boss. We don't like it.
All right, what are we working on for tomorrow, E-Rock?
Oh, Jim.
What? Talk to him. We have that. Hold on. Can Steve stop fucking sashaying around the studio with a scarf on?
Are you making fun of the one they did? Oh, fuck. This will be good for people that we were listening earlier. Remember that awful MacBook promo?
Yeah.
they redid that promo. More appropriately to our audience.
Geared more to this program and our audience.
There's a bunch of new people. You might have to listen to the replay, but basically for the MacBook, Free FM, we had nothing to do with it. The people over there decided to put a cute little promo together where it's just a bunch of, like, I don't know, 20-somethings, maybe mid to late 20-somethings sitting around in a coffee shop.
Dude, did you hear Opie and Anthony have a MacBook karaoke contest? Wow, dude, I'm karaoke king. Oh, dude, really, dude? Well, you can't... It was just this two guys and a girl, and it sounded awful.
And she went, sweet.
Yeah, they're obviously just hanging downtown. They're just being...
Yeah, hey, I got fries. Dude, who cares about your fries? Oh, and hey, got a...
Whatever with your fries, dude.
Like they had to kind of get into it somehow.
We can at least play the first part, because that's all that matters.
It's horrid.
Because I got to bring everyone up to speed.
Just shit on a CD, smear it around, and put it in the player, and that will play.
These guys think this is good because they both walked in to hand it in.
Oh, wow.
Like, just...
All right.
I want you to see my face, and I want you to see my face as I hand this to you. All right, this is just the first part, but you'll get the idea.
Free FM.
I just had fries. Yeah, whatever about your fries, dude. Did you hear that Opie and Anthony are giving away the new MacBook?
Oh, sweet.
Nice. How do I win? You just have to sing a little karaoke.
Oh, dude, remember last weekend? I'm the karaoke king. I wanna text you up. Oh, yeah. TikTok, 'cause you don't stop, baby. I love you.
Yeah.
We remember that.
You should never do that again in public.
Ever.
But I'm awesome.
No, you're not.
Are you a karaoke king or queen? Then MacBook karaoke.
Right,
By the way, way to promote a karaoke thing. You should never do that in public. Fucking idiotic bitch. What a castrating woman. Of course, she's gotta cut his balls off. Guy can't have some fun without that fucking overly mothering bitch running in and just wrecking everything. Fucking hen. Shut your mouth, you castrating hen.
That really brings them down to a really shitty level. You fucking hen. Let's see a hen.
It's a fat, irritating thing that just shits out food.
Tiny little stupid head. Big fat body just walking around, doesn't know what it's doing. It should be killed, and it will be.
Just shitting and laying eggs. That's all
and making noise all willy-nilly.
You don't understand it. You don't want to hear it.
Half the time, you're not, half the time, it's not sure if it took a dump or laid an egg. It has no clue.
It really brings a woman down to an awful level, Jimmy.
Jeez.
You fucking hen.
You hen. The brain is so useless, it runs around when it's
you
not
could
even
cut its
attached
head off,
anymore.
it'll still fucking run around for a while.
You don't want to hear it because it's there just to breed. Here you go, just breed and drop an egg and stop your yapping.
The body's showing the head who's boss. I don't need you.
Little teeny head.
Little stupid head.
With that thing.
Little thing under their chin.
Ugh. I know the turkey one is bigger, but the chickens and the hens
they
have
making noise, yapping.
All right, well, the guys, Steve, Derek, who else needs credit?
E-Rock.
And what?
Yep. Uh-oh.
And
now it's going to
He plays the fucking, I guarantee you, Eric's the hole.
I hope so.
Just wait.
All right.
Free FM.
I just had fries. Yeah, whatever about your fries, dude. Did you hear that Opie and Anthony are giving away the new MacBook?
Oh, sweet.
Nice. How do I win?
You just have to sing a little karaoke.
Oh, dude, remember last weekend? I'm the karaoke king.
Hi, I'm Eric Nagel from the Opie and Anthony Show, and I'd like to apologize for the brutality you just heard, but I simply had to dispose of those insipid jerks before they did any more damage to our promotional message. You see, I'm here to tell you about the Opie and Anthony MacBook Karaoke Contest. All you have to do is go to 923freefm.com, pick from the list of songs we've chosen, and sing your little heart out.
I wanna
Sing your little heart out for about a minute and send it to us. We've got 5 MacBooks to give out, one a day, for the ones we think are the best. See, that wasn't so difficult, and we certainly didn't need to hear from all those hipster coffeehouse dopes.
Do the Caesar. Remember?
Jimmy?
Good delivery, Eric.
See,
I love the turn. It's fantastic.
We certainly don't need to hear those coffee house dopes.
Dopes.
Yeah.
Eric doesn't have he's not meant to be cutting and sarcastic.
Yeah. See, now there's the problem I see with this is Eric Nagel is not the fucking tough guy that runs people over, gets out of the vehicle, and starts machine gunning them down.
It's the unexpected ones.
Yeah,
You don't expect it from him. That's why
it doesn't work to have him be like the loose cannon who finally had enough and just machine guns people.
The sound works, but him doing the voiceover, because Eric's sweet. Eric's a victim. He's not one who victimizes.
Right.
Eric is a victim.
But that's why he's victimizing, because he's had it.
Yeah, but in some parodies that works, but it doesn't work in this.
Can you play the end of that again? Do you have the last 30 seconds, the last 15 seconds of him talking, where he goes, he's like the sarcastic guy?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh,
please. He's in there sweating and drinking a lot of fluids right now.
Is he?
Look at his forehead; is all beaded.
There's a lot of gulping going on.
Yeah, he's all dry mouth.
Well, he's once again proving that he's a very talented guy in some areas, yet to be determined. However, his acting is not up to snuff.
Someone wants to know.
Second to Steve's.
What's insipid?
Exactly.
Oh, yeah, he mispronounced that one.
I know, it was insipid?
Yes, it was insipid, yes.
Insipid.
You realize who you're talking to, Steve. I know you wrote that.
Insipid.
Hold on, here he is.
All right, here he comes. Yeah, grab that mic there. Now what'd you think of your performance on that?
I'm not good.
All right.
Fucking guy
Mark the
diffuses
time.
Mark that, Tony, thank you.
Mark the time when he said that, and I need that on my machine tomorrow. I'm not good.
Fucking diffuses everything, though. Where do you go from there?
We go there. I'll tell you where we go from there, to the understatement he just spit out. It's like saying the atomic bomb. Well, it wasn't pleasant.
All right, here's the end.
Any more damage to our promotional message? You see, I'm here to tell you about the Opie and Anthony MacBook Karaoke Contest. All you have to do is go to 923freefm.com, pick from the list of songs we've chosen, and sing your little heart out. Sing your little heart out for about a minute and send it to us. We've got 5 MacBooks to give out, one a day, for the ones we think are the best. See, that wasn't so difficult, and we certainly didn't need to hear from all those hipster coffeehouse dopes.
Shut your goddamn pie hole!
All right. That was fun.
Well,
sorry, Eric.
Better than the first one, I guess.
Keith, are you going to come back or what?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Maybe next time you won't be late?
Oh, man, I'm sorry. That was the traffic, man.
Yeah.
It's a lot of traffic.
It's all right.
You were hurt.
I'm a black man. I'm supposed to be late.
Yeah.
Makes it show, you can have something right away once I get there.
It's like, look who's late.
Of course he's late.
I'm the L word.
The L word.
We're late Americans.
Keith, you were very funny. You got to come back soon, okay?
Thank you, man.
And Jimmy, stop fucking
I can't do it. My sour stomach is passing. It's almost done.
It is amazing. Like, it's going to be like fucking walking into a bar when they were smoking, and then you leave and you smell like smoke. We're going to smell like your fucking ass. It's going to just be in our clothes.
He's got food poisoning farts.
No, because I don't feel food poisoning sick. I was just ill yesterday. But
secondhand shit.
I wasn't food poisoning sick.
What?
I wasn't food poisoning sick yesterday. It was more a wooziness which I felt on my
How do you know?
Because I was woozy on Friday, and then I got
yourself.
No. I was woozy on Friday.
No.
And then Saturday I felt much better. And then Sunday my girlfriend made fish, so I'm like, well, maybe it's the fish.
Were there worms in it?
No. But then Monday morning I didn't feel very good, and I went home.
And he's gone.
And I feel better now. But I think it might be the fish.
How fucking... What is a trout going to swim out your ass and then we don't have to worry anymore? I think it's the fish. You stink.
I know.
This room just reeks.
Sounds like I fucking swallowed 2 of Eric's acting lessons.
Yeah, he was really bad.
Those coughs are hit the house thing.
Like he was trying a little too hard.
Yeah, and you could see his head actually moving as he talked.
That
just sound like a radio
shot. Just one.
Yeah. So, you hear his fucking toe looking for the trigger. Let's get out of here, man, 'cause I got to shit.
Oh, you got it. Yeah, go shit.
All right.
Very good.
Keith tonight, Rhode Island. Me this weekend, Pittsburgh.
I'm gonna have my own show today.
You gonna stay for a little while?
I'm doing my own show.
It would be funny if they fired me and Open and you and Keith just got hired.
Hey.
I said my own show.
Well, Keith, you gotta have a co-host.
N-word. No. We call it the N-word, whatever.
The G and the N.
The G and the N. The G and the N show.
Guinea. I like that. Actually, don't mind any Italian slurs. They've never bothered me.
Yeah.
Guinea wop.
Well, the W and N.
Grease ball.
Where should we go? The W and N.
Wop. Guinea wop. Grease ball. There you go, bastards. Like, it doesn't bother Italians. Unless an N calls us that, then we break out the bats and go to jail forever.
If an N asks you for directions, you break out the bats.
I don't want no N's calling me the W word.
It just sounds ridiculous with these letters. All right, that was my show. I'm done. Take it easy. Yeah, really. I'm getting out of here, too. What day is it? Tuesday?
Yeah.
Tomorrow's Whip 'em Out Wednesday. Mm-hmm. Be prepared, girls. Get your easily accessible clothing on. Mm-hmm. Guys, make sure you have a WOW sticker on your vehicle. That's all you got to do, and girls will wow you. And
tomorrow's Booby Day.
And tomorrow's Booby Day.
Yes.
Hopefully we'll get the girls to show up for Booby Day. And that's it. We will see you same bat time, same bat station tomorrow. Thank you very much.
Just want to see
thank everybody. I know, I'm just trying to fuck with them.
Oh, I just want to see if fucking Errol Flynn throws a scarf back on and floats into the room. Fucking asshole.
Errol Flynn.
Hi, I'm the Cavalier producer.
Is there a meeting today or something?
Not for me, there's not.
What? Oh, so you come in here to make sure. You are like a fucking mother making sure someone gets their homework done. Like, what'd you think? I was just going to walk out? So you walk here to make sure I don't leave?
I have to get out. Yeah, look at him.
Wow.
Intercepting Opie.
You're fucking good. No, you got copy, though.
Are you guys still broadcasting?
Yeah, I was doing my own show, and it sucks.
I forgot my BlackBerry. It's the only reason I'm back.
Oh,
it smells like Jimmy's.
It really smells like ass in here. Okay, we'll see you tomorrow. See you tomorrow.